Shalom, shalom. Ka'alayim la, Allahayinawa, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Bahashem, Kakadash. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly and willingly call God of Jehovah. Bahashem meaning in the name of Yahweh being the deliverer, who the world ignorantly and willingly called JC today. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well, and double honor to my elder as well, Aharawan ben Yasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp here in Jacksonville, Florida. Salutation to the 144,000 hopeful elect pushing this truth across the four winds and to the 1/3 remnant believers on Yahweh Shemel Shah Shalom. It's going to be a quick lesson, land backing off the video that the brother Athanyala did. I'm going to drop the link in the description box, but basically, these devils wrapping up for war. You see prophecies jumping left and right. And this devil finna fall straight into slavery. He finna fall off a high hill and fall face first into slavery. Straight into some change. But before all that, you got all these major prophecies coming to pass. You got this devil trying to basically destroy the earth because he's trying to go out with a bang. Start with the book of Job, chapter 15, verse 20. The wicked man travaileth with pain all his days, and the number of years is hidden to the oppressor. A dreadful sound is in his ears, and prosperity the destroyer shall come upon him. So man, a dreadful sound is in his ears. What is that dreadful sound? The men of the Lord on these highways and byways and dropping these videos on these different platforms, waking up the elect across the four corners of the earth, letting our people know that they the true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible. This devil never wanted that truth to get out. He has all sorts of pseudoscience and Darwinism and all these other means to try to hide himself and try to proclaim him as the true chosen people of the Bible. You see what I'm saying? So that dreadful sound is in his ear as we tearing down these strongholds. Verse 22, he believeth not that he shall return out of darkness, and he is waited for of the sword. So, as a matter of fact, I can go back to verse 21. In prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him. And who is that destroyer? Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai gonna come with the host of heavens, and set up the man of the Lord on this earth. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna put these devils in slavery. You see what I'm saying? But before that, Yahweh Shai gonna come and tread the wine press. You see what I'm saying? Knock down the Space Force and all these different military branches and conquer the kings of the earth, right? Verse 22, he believeth not that he shall return out of darkness, and he is waited for of the sword. He wandered abroad for bread, saying, where is it? He knoweth that the day of darkness is ready at his hand. So this devil know that he finna go back into slavery. Like how our forefathers had him, King David and King Solomon. They ain't rule the world until the time of the Greeks. That's why they uplift that damn Edomite Alexander the Great so much. You see what I'm saying? But he know that his day of darkness is ready in that hand. You see what I'm saying? Because he see the prophecies playing out. But verse 24, trouble and anguish shall make him afraid. They shall prevail against him as a king ready to battle. For he stretched out his hand against Yahweh and strengthened himself against the Almighty. So this devil got the mindset to fight against the Lord. That's why they got all them satellites and Space Force and all that set up. 2016 Trump made a sixth branch of the military being the United States Space Force, because these devils got in their mind that they're going to fight against Yahweh Shah, and that's that Revelations chapter 12. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get that. I'm going to get it. This is the book of Revelations chapter 12 and verse 12. Therefore, Salakia, let's see. Revelations 12 and 7. As there was war in heaven, Michael Allah and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels and prevailed not, right? And prevailed not. Neither was their place found in heaven anymore. So Michael being the top archangel that's coming back with Yahweh Shah, that's standing up for the children of thy people, that stand up for the Israelites, right? And the dragon, if you look at Elon Musk, he dropped a space shuttle, a year ago. It was called SpaceX Dragon. You see what I'm saying? These devils got it in their mind that they trying to fight against Yahweh Shah. As a matter of fact, 12:7 again. I'm gonna go back to it. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and the dragon being the EU, the European Union. You see what I'm saying? In America, it's that whore that rode upon the beast. You see what I'm saying? The hammer of the earth, right? And the great dragon, Salakia, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Why is this devil called the devil and Satan? Because he deceived the whole world. He put up his image across the four corners of the earth and made people worship him through that wine, that strong wine, that demonocracy. You see what I'm saying? America was basically the trend for the longest. You see what I'm saying? The hammer of the earth. But now that great dragon being cast out, that old serpent, this devil went from being a slithering serpent in the garden, right, and grew to be a 7-headed dragon, right? Verse 10, Salakia. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his Hamashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before Yahweh day and night. And that's what they do. They accuse us before the Lord. They'll put pork in our food and then say that's the black people got these generational sickness because, you know what I'm saying? Because this devil defiling everything. You see what I'm saying? But that's the thing. That's what they do. They influence our people with rap music. And then the first thing they holler about is black on black crime. You see what I'm saying? But we're gonna get back to it. Let's see. Job 15:34. For the congregation of hypocrites shall be desolate, and fire shall consume the tabernacles of bribery. They conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, as their belly prepared to see. So that's what they do. They prepare to see, and they got all our people running down there taking that strong wine. You know what I'm saying? That elixir. You know, our people just foolish people to even be trusting in this devil after all this devil done took us through. You see what I'm saying? You got to be slow to put your damn trust in this damn devil when Yahweh Shah finna give us the whole earth. You see what I'm saying? So let's see. This is the book of Job, chapter 18 and verse 5. Yeah, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. The light shall be dark in his tabernacles, and his candle shall be put out with him. The steps of his strength shall be straighted, and his own counsel shall cast him down. The EU about done with this damn devil. You see what I'm saying? The EU done with America. They gon', you know what I'm saying? They gon', what the scripture say, you see, as a matter of fact, you see the EU breaking apart now. Germany ain't trying to get into it with Russia, so they backing out of the EU. You see what I'm saying? Shooting down planes and basically saying can't no planes fly over Germany to take weapons to Ukraine because it's the devil, America, this damn whore trying to basically interfere with Russia and Ukraine, knowing damn well they can't do shit with Russia. Russia got hypersonic and supersonic missiles, and America ain't gonna have that shit until 2024. But yet they still trying to poke the bear. You see what I'm saying? Verse 7 again. The steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down. For he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon a snare. So and that's the thing. Every country that's basically allies with America will turn on America in these last days, and that's biblical prophecy. The scriptures say the mother that bore you will utterly burn you with fire. Who's the mother that bore America? Great Britain. You see what I'm saying? So I believe it's Great Britain, or I believe it's Great Britain. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, Akim. But let's see. Verse 11, skip to verse 11. Terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bidden, and destruction shall be ready at his side. It shall devour his strength of his skin. Even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terror. So Khan is going to bring you straight to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You see what I'm saying? Well, the scripture said, our prayers have entered into the Lord of Sabaoth. You see what I'm saying? Because all this wickedness, this wicked shit y'all been doing to us for the past, 600 years. You see what I'm saying? And before that, you see what I'm saying? The Lord been hearing our cries, and now it's our turn to do the same shit to you double. Now you guys going into slavery for 1,000 years, right? What it said, verse 14, his confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors. It shall dwell in his tabernacle, because it is none of his. Brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation. So Khan, that's what's going to happen. 200 million thermonuclear missiles and warheads going to hit this place. You see what I'm saying? And utterly burn America with fire. And it ain't going to be no more America when we in our new bodies. You see what I'm saying? In the kingdom, America, we might have a map, and America going to be the new desert. You see what I'm saying? We're going to be telling our children about the things that took place here and how the Lord of Sabaoth burned this whore with fire. You see what I'm saying? And this is in the Apocrypha, the book of Ecclesiasticus 10 and 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. So Khan. And that's the thing, because unrighteous dealings and unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit. This devil went around the whole earth, rape, robbing, and pillaging. You see what I'm saying? Got 800 military bases in other man's lands. You did away with all the natural herbs and pushed this pharmakeia. You see what I'm saying? Pharmaceutical. I ain't pharmakeia. I'm just leave it at that. You see what I'm saying? Just leave it at that. Lord willing, this video stay up. So Khan, let's see. Khan, Shalak, it's the book of James, chapter 5, verses 4-6. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them have reaped, and the cries of them which have reaped are enter into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth. So Khan, that's the thing. You did all this wickedness and spread all this wickedness and devour our people across the four corners of the earth, and you think that the Lord not dealing with us. You think that the Lord not hearing our prayers, but our prayers have entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth. So now you're going to have to pay back double, according to Jeremiah chapter 16. And your judgment is written in Jeremiah 18. You see what I'm saying? When this place be utterly burnt with fire. Verse 5, yeah, ye have lived in pleasure on the earth and been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts as in a day of slaughter. Ye have condemned and killed the just, and he doeth not resist you. So come, man, you've been doing all this and that, slaughtering our people, man. But what the Lord said about that, you see what I'm saying? He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. You see what I'm saying? You didn't read the fine print. And Con, this is the book of Isaiah, backing that up, chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. So Con, that's what's gonna happen. You know, you getting ready to prepare slaughter. You gonna go on, so you can go ahead and mandate that chip and push all these mandates and run to your bunkers, you know, and go ahead and destroy like you've been doing. Like the Lord said, he had created the waster to destroy. So you go ahead and destroy and do what you do. And we gonna pull your ass out the bunkers when it's time, when the Lord raise up his elect and give his man spiritual power. Like the scriptures say, Yahushua said we're gonna do greater works to him and be witnesses unto him across the four corners of the earth. Lord willing, I'm a part of that number. Me and my brothers are part of that number, you know, to do the hunting. Lord willing. So Con, let's see. That was prepare slaughter for his children. So Con, let's see. Salakia. This let me last precept. The book of Obadiah, chapter 1, and verses 8. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise man out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? And that's the thing. You know, the Lord said He gonna destroy everything when it comes to Esau. After your 1,000 years of slavery, you're gonna be utterly burnt with fire. You're gonna be Obadiah 1:18, right? You know, you're not finna rule the earth forever. Your time is up, and it's our time. Obadiah 1:8 again. Shall I not in that day, said the Lord, even destroy the wise man out of Edom, and understanding out of the mountain of Esau? And that's what He did. He destroyed the understanding out of these damn devils. Look at the president. You see what I'm saying? Can barely think. You see what I'm saying? Crying, all that shit on stand, you know. But verse 9, and thy mighty man, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. So for the violence against the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the sons of Jacob. You see what I'm saying? And the rest of our brothers that was sold across the four corners of the earth. You see what I'm saying? Shame shall cover thee. And now you look these damn devils in their eye. Now they making up bills to try to protect them, you know, from talking about slavery. You see what I'm saying? They teach slavery in the schools. A parent can sue the teacher because they don't want their children learning about the shit that they did. Why? Isaiah chapter 14:21. Prepare slaughter for your children, and now your children gonna suffer for it. You see what I'm saying? Your children gonna suffer for the things that you did, just like we suffering right now for our ancestors. You know, the things that they did against the Most High. They caused Him to put us here in the first place, to have to deal with these curses listed in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter. So for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. So you're gonna be cut off forever. You're gonna be utterly burnt with fire after you build our kingdom up for free. You see what I'm saying? After that, it ain't gonna be no need for you. You see what I'm saying? Verse 15, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. So you push your agenda across the four corners of the earth. Now you got everybody looking at us like we just, the sidewalk of the earth. But they know that we the true children of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And the Lord going to make all those people bow before us. You see what I'm saying? You're going to bow before Yahweh Shah, right? And the whole earth is drunk. They drunk with the wine of the wrath of Babylon. They drunk with that mighty wine, that philosophy, that democracy. You see what I'm saying? That do as thou wilt spirit. You got the whole world drunk, right? Verse 17, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph shall be a flame. The house of Jacob and the house of Joseph, the northern and the southern kingdom, and the house of Esau for stubble, right? Stubble. Esau is going to be stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it. So that's your latter end. That's what's going to happen to you. You're going to be Obadiah 1:18. You see what I'm saying? Utterly burnt off the face of the earth after you build our kingdom for 1,000 years. You see what I'm saying? So you can try to run from it, hide from it. You know what I'm saying? You can't escape, like the scriptures say. So just go ahead and get ready for the Lord's judgment, because we're going to do everything according to the Lord's wrath. Once He put that spirit on us, and raise us up to be hunters, Lord willing, I'm going to number me and my brothers. So with that was a lesson. So shalom to the brothers across the four corners of the earth. Habatah at DTA Abba Babal. Shalom.